Hi, this is Mrs. Oakley, and we are going to start our Unit 2. This is Unit 2, Lesson 1. You'll be able to identify a whole number's value based on its place value. All right, let's get started. Okay, what is a whole number? Well, I know you know what a whole number is. You've been learning about whole numbers your entire life. A whole number is a counting number. So remember, any number that you count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so on and so on, right? Those are all counting numbers. Okay, for place value, each digit. Now remember, digit is a math term for a number. Each digit in a whole number has a value that is determined by its position in the number. Okay. The value of this 4, well, first and foremost, I know it's not worth 4 ones or 4 tens or 4 hundreds. It's worth 400 thousands. Now, notice how many zeros there are behind this. There are 5. Well, notice how many places behind the 4 there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is the value. I could also write this in word form and I could say 400,000. So I would have to do is write the number 4 in word form, so Four, and then take the place value. All right, let's practice this. Looking at the 3, we know that it's not worth 3 ones, 3 tens, 3 hundreds. It's worth 3,000. And there's 3 zeros behind it because there's 3 places behind it. Okay, looking at the 7, we know that the 7 is worth 700s. Right? $700 bills, right? So if I put 7 $100 bills down, I would have 700. That's what this number's worth. Good job. All right, it's your turn to try. What is the value of the 1? Go ahead and pause this video and try to work it out. Then come back and see if you got it right. Okay, you should have said 1 million. You should have put a 1 and you should have had 6 zeros because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places behind there. Good job. All right, let's talk about number forms. There's 3 different ways that we can write a number. A number written in numbers like this is what we call standard form. So if something asks you to write it in standard form, you're going to use numbers. Okay. Now looking down here at 1,000 plus 400 plus 20,000, or plus 400,000 plus 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 700 plus 10 plus 15, we call this expanded form. Okay. 1,423,715 is writing the number in word form. Okay, it's very important that you understand these 3 number forms. So remember, standard form is putting it in numbers. Expanded form is pulling each one and showing each number's value in an addition statement. And then word form is obviously just what it says, words. All right, let's practice this. Okay, so here we have 2,490. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to take the 2 first. And I know that the 2 is in the thousand place. So I'm going to put 2. And notice how many numbers behind it. There are 3. So it should look like this, 3 zeros behind it. Then I'm going to go to the next place, which is the 4. And I'm going to write 400. Okay. Notice that I'm taking all these numbers behind whatever digit I'm working on and turning them into zeros. Now our last one is 90 because the 9 is in the tens place and it's worth 90. I could go on and put the ones place, but since there's nothing in the ones, I could leave it just like that. Okay, let's work on writing this in word form. So how would you say this number? 2,490. 2,490. Okay, that's word form. Now here's one in word form, and they want us to put it in standard form. Remember, standard form is taking it from words or from expanded form and putting it into numbers. Okay, so 4,000 So I put the 4, then it says 431. Good job. Okay, now it's your turn to try. Go ahead and pause this video and try to write this number in expanded form, write it in word form. And remember, when you do the word form, I'm not grading you or looking at how your spelling is, so do your best, okay? But remember, you also have your computer, so you can look up how to spell words. And then the last one says write it in standard form. Okay, pause the video and work on this, and then come back and check your work. Okay, for expanded form, you should have put 5,000 because the 5 is in the 1,000. Then you should have put 900 because 9 is in the 100. You should have put 80 because 8 is in the tens and 7 is in the ones. Good job. Write this word in word form. Well, how would we say it? We would say 5,987. Okay, good job. And then they want us to write 6,422 in standard form. So 6,422. Okay, that is the end of your lesson. You are ready to go ahead and go back to your class craft. Say that you completed the lesson as long as your notes